Hi class. Today I want to talk to the class about how important computer science and business management are to each and every one of us. And why are these two jobs so important? Well, first of all, the profession of computer science is relatively new. Computers have only been around for a short period of time, but have already made a huge impact in our world already. Isaac Asimov on March 11, 2008, in his paper called Technophobe said, "I do not fear computers, I fear the lack of them." So it would be hard for me to imagine my world without computers and computer technologies. So we're surrounded with electronic computers and technology that has become part of our everyday lives. And we would not be able to communicate, interact, or function without technology we have become so dependent on. Businessman has been around for thousands of years, and without trade, negotiation, and business, we will all still be living in caves as hunter-gatherers. So my goal is to get a business degree and focus on computer science. And by combining these two career choices, I feel like I can combine my two passions of business and computers. My father owns and operates a chemical lab in China, and my mother loves technology and is a director at a national electronic company. So you might as well say combining these two careers is truly in my blood. Let's start by looking at the subject of business management. Marysville University produced a booklet in 2020 for the business major titled A Timeline of the History of Business Management, where they describe business management as starting in the early 1800s during the Industrial Revolution, and in particular with Frederick Taylor's book titled Principles of Scientist Management, published in 1911. I had a hard time believing that, as my history told me for the thousands of years, the empires and leaders in China were the actual first businessmen, in my opinion. First of all, making deals, negotiating trade agreements is just the same as what businessmen do today. So understanding logistics of building roads, walls, castles, and organizing men for war involved with many of these management skills used in today's businesses. If you look at business management in these more generic terms and instead of trade, negotiation, and management of people as business, then that means business has been around for thousands of years, as I was taught. So the thing I can't seem to understand is how some people believe business only been around for only 200 years. Then I came across this video called 3,000 Years of Business History in 2 Minutes, done by James Allen, James Root, and Andrew Squetto on June 22nd, 2017. After watching the video, it occurred to me that I was correct. Each phase of man's history, from the beginning of trade to the computer revolution, created its own type of business. As early as 800 BC in India, firms were allowed to enter contracts, own property, and bring lawsuits on others. In 960 AD in China under the Song Dynasty, partnerships and stock companies were formed that look like our current modern-day corporations. So now my second topic in career choice, computer science, is truly a relatively new idea. The first computer was built in 1937 at the University of Iowa by Professor John Vincent Antisoft and Cliff Berry. It was not long after that the field of computer science started. The computer industry is changing at a steady rate, and the graph produced by Max Russer is published in Wikipedia in 2018, shows Moore's law that documented that computer power of microchip is computer doubled every 2.5 years. And here's a graph showing how fast everything's been improving. So by 2023, computers will be twice as fast with more memories and capacity. And if business management changed based upon the external demand and computer technology is changing at a linear rate, what does that mean for our generation? What obstacles will this present, and how can we be prepared for the future? Well, with the new improvement in computers, business of the future will be able to scale up work quickly without adding as much staff and labor. Technology will be replaced middle-level managers, much the way ATMs replace bank tellers. Computers will make decisions, estimate profits, and take much of the guesswork out of corporate business decisions. Changing computer technology will change the way we think. communicate the way we do business. And it's truly hard to see the future, but I know for sure both business and computer technology are here to stay. And that'll be all. Thank you for listening.